Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is Yvonne and I'm your host for all things Chats with Yvonne. I have this YouTube channel because I love public speaking and I want to help you love it too. And in today's video, I'm going to do a little bit of a get ready with me because I have a couple of other videos that I'm filming, and I'm also going to share my intentions for 2022. I know it's a little late. Well, it's about a week into the new year, but it's never too late, right? I wanted to share those things with you. So, not right now, but later, once you've watched the video, go ahead and give this video a like if this is the kind of content that you like to see. Remember to comment, let me know, speak your mind in the comments, and subscribe. Yes, please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So, also, yes, my mic is in frame here. Please let me know if that bugs you at all. So, I already have sunscreen on my face. I always put sunscreen on, even if I'm in the house. I don't know. I've heard this theory about blue light causing stuff. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Concealer. So the reason I wanted to go ahead and share my intentions with you all is because in my personal my personal YouTube channel, I did a video called 30 Things I Want to Do Before I Turn 30. And I actually go back and watch that often and hold myself accountable to it. So this is sort of one of those ways of holding myself accountable and making sure that my intentions are all in the right place. So let's start with some concealer. By the way, I'm not like great at doing makeup. I just kind of do it para no verme tan gachilla. Alrighty. Also, I recently bought a new beauty sponge and a couple brushes that I was like, okay, I'm going to actually use different brushes for my makeup, because if you have watched me on Instagram lives getting ready, I use the same brush for pretty much everything. And I know that that's bad. So I was like, okay, new year, new me. Let me get some new brushes. And I don't know why, but I just find that my old brushes are just better. New brushes just don't work the same. Does anyone else feel that? All right, so this will just be really quick makeup. Great. Let me go ahead and share my first intention. I wrote them down here, and I like to write things down, and I commit them to memory, but I also like to write things down because it just helps me process them and internalize them and create plans for achieving things. So my 2021 intentions, I saw something on Instagram that was like, I'm not doing goals this year, I'm doing intentions. And goals have specific metrics to hit, right? You know exactly if you've reached a goal or not. But my intention is to live through these things on a daily basis. I don't want it to be something that I achieve and it's marked as done. I want it to be something that I achieve and I continue doing because it's good for me, because I like it and because I enjoy it. So my first intention is to move every day because I love my body and because I'm grateful for it. Working out, I know, is one of people's things that they want to do in the new year. For a lot of people, right? There's this joke, which I don't think is really a joke and is actually kind of mean, about, oh my God, the gyms are about to be packed the first 2 weeks of January or whatever. And then in February, it all goes back to like normal. It's just so not supportive. Like, who cares? Who cares if people are going back there? Wow, I need to get a better foundation. Anyway, I have become, side note. I have become so obsessed with finishing products that it's just like a hobby now. Like, I'm like, ooh, I can finish this entire thing. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. One of the things that kind of is sad to me and that I don't like is, us being like, LOL, day one, January 1st at the gym. Like, let people do their thing. Let people figure out that they love going or that they don't. Because what if your comment or what if what you just said discouraged someone from taking care of themselves and from being healthy, right? So anyway, I had surgery a year ago, or a year and some change now, back in August of 2020. And I was low-key kind of depressed because I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything by myself. I had to depend on a lot of people to help me move around. And I wasn't able to go run. I love jump roping, and I wasn't able to do that for a really long time. And when I was able to get back on my feet, on my own 2 feet, it was one of those moments where I just became so grateful for being able to move, for movement in my body, whatever that looks like, whether it's I want to go on a walk, whether it's I want to go on a freaking drive to the store on my own and use my own 2 feet to get there and press on the gas, So I am just, ever since last year, I've found just a new appreciation for my body and for its ability to move and to help me dance, to help me run, to help me jump rope. And my commitment for 2022 and my intention is to continue in that movement because I love my body, because I'm grateful for it. And I want to hone in on that a little bit more. I tend to be, like a lot of people, I tend to be really harsh on myself. And I'm like, I need to work out because I don't like this part of my body. And my intention is to change that. I want to go to the gym and I want to work out. I want to move my body every day because it's what makes me feel good, because it's helpful for my physical being, for my mental being, for my emotional being, for everything. It makes me a better person. Working out helps me not be petty. So that's intention number 1. Intention number 2 is implement a process for time management. Now, I don't know about everyone else, but because of the pandemic, because of the panini, I feel that because there's been little separation in my days as far as, okay, right now is like work time, right now is break time, right now is lunchtime. Everything is just in my room or just in my house. I've found that I have become a lot more like, I've just stretched my days out so much more than they need to be. For work stuff, for example, sometimes I'll procrastinate on it because I'm like, well, it's technically due until tomorrow at 2 p.m. I can work on it at 8 p.m. at night and go do something right now, like work out or go eat or take a longer lunch break, whatever it is. And I find that stresses me out. So because I haven't had a great process for that, before it was very clear. I went to work, got all of my work done during the day that needed to get done for work. And then the next day I could come back, and then I could go home and do my own thing, go to the gym, work on chat stuff, whatever it was. I don't have that anymore. And so I'm finding that I need to actually implement new processes. Implement a new process for my time management when I'm out and about, and also when I'm wanting to get my chats with Yvonne stuff done as well as my work stuff done. So it's all a balancing act, I guess, but I just want to be more aware of how I'm using my time and how I'm investing it, and implement a process that works for me, right? If it's literally that I just need to be in a different physical space, I want to be able to do that. Also, doing your makeup is hard. I have so much appreciation for people that know how to do their makeup really well. Like, I just do what I kind of see online, and then sometimes I'm like, ooh, I don't know if that looks great on me. So this is a cream blush that I got for Christmas. It's the Peach Face Fenty Beauty. And I like it. I like this color. It's like more of a peachy, as the name says. And then when I want a little more, I add the MAC Rosie Does It. It's also, it feels so nice. It's also I just added on top right here. This one's a little darker. Ooh. Whoops. And so implementing time management goes hand in hand with my third intention, and that's to focus on my creativity a lot more. I think that because my days have gotten a lot longer for some reason, I don't know if anyone else feels like this. Like, has it been hard to time manage yourself? Anyway, because my days have gotten a lot longer, I have learned about myself that I'm a doer in the morning and a brainstormer at night. And I want to get all these things done, but sometimes I don't do them within the time frame that is best for me. I know that if I'm going to sit down and write an email communications for work or write something down, it needs to be done in the morning. And then I know that if I want to create ideas, come up with solutions for things, that happens in the afternoon for me. That's more of a brainstorm session. And specifically for chats with Yvonne, there are a lot of things that I oftentimes don't get to because, one, self-doubt creeps up and is like, should you do this? Will people even watch it? Like all this stuff. And then the other part is, I lost my train of thought because I was looking for this. What was I saying? Yes, the reason I don't get to a lot of the creative stuff is, one, I'm like, will people even want this? And the other part is not actually getting to sit down and come up with ideas and implement my ideas when I need to, right? Which is in the morning. I come up with the ideas at nighttime, and in the morning I have like work to do and blah, blah, blah. So again, time management and scheduling my stuff, like something like I'm doing today. I'm filming a whole bunch of videos today so that I can get those out and feel like I'm okay to kind of step away for a little bit and just like let those things automatically go out. For example, if you follow me on Chats with Yvonne over on Instagram, I posted the last couple of reels that I've posted. I'm also wearing like the same stuff, which is fine. That's all pre-recorded. I recorded that all in one day and I put them out whenever I prep the captions for them and stuff. And that has been working for me. I find that that's a little bit more, a better use of my time. It allows for me to feel like I'm still cultivating our community that we have there, putting out good, helpful content, while at the same time prioritizing my time management and my creative process. Now, my fourth intention is to partner with the community to further share my love for public speaking in service of others. Now, what I mean with that is I've done a lot of collaborations on Instagram, and I think that the one thing that's been missing from Chats with Yvonne is really tapping into my Bay Area community. Like, this is where I'm from. This is where I grew up, and I want to do more of that, and I want to give back in whatever ways I can, or even just partner with people to learn from them and, to learn from one another. And what I mean by this is there is a nonprofit that helps women entrepreneurs develop entrepreneur skills, right? And so I would love to host a workshop there. I would love to host a public speaking workshop. I would love to learn from them. I am a business major, so I would love to implement anything and everything that I can to help them out. There is various high school programs, after school programs. I would love to be a guest speaker one day and just come in and do a workshop for people. I mentioned this sort of in the beginning, but in my personal YouTube channel, I did a video where I talked about 30 things I want to do before the age of 30. And one of those is starting my own nonprofit for the purposes of creating a space where people can come and practice public speaking in a safe space. So that goes hand in hand with that. Now that I put that into the world, it needs to happen. All right. And number 5 is to nurture my relationships and hang out with people that make me feel good. I am not that great I'm great at cultivating, keeping relationships, but it's almost like the people that I'm closest to, sometimes I hang out the least with. Does that happen to anybody? And sometimes I get so caught up in my own stuff that I forget to actually check in with other people. And I want to get better at that. I want to get better at that because I love my people and I want my people to know that I love them. So that goes for my family. It goes for my friends. It goes for all of my loved ones, everybody that I love dearly, that I just want to know that I love you and I want to work on continuing to cultivate. Not that I'm like a terrible like friend or that, our relationship isn't great, but it's just like as you get older, the things that matter to you, as you get older, like I'm like freaking whatever. As you get older, the things that matter most are your friends and the people that you hang around, the people that you choose to be part of your circle. And I think those are really, really important. My makeup looks kind of bad on camera. Ooh. No, jeez. All right. And number 6 is to say yes to myself, even if that means saying no to others. The reason that's one of my things is because I'm real good at saying yes to everybody else except for myself. I shared a little bit about this on my Instagram where I said something along the lines of, last year was practicing saying no, and this year is all about saying no without feeling like I need to give further explanation. So, What that means is sometimes I'll be like, no, I don't want to go, or no, I can't go, but because I have to do this, this, and that, or oh, I can't because blah, blah, blah. Simple no. I'm busy. That's it, right? Like, and it's good for you, but it also kind of helps me not get my own feelings hurt. So when I ask people, hey, can you do this or whatever, and they're like, no. In my mind, I'm like, wait, why? Why not? I want to ask why not, but I shouldn't care. The answer is no. And it doesn't mean that they're trying to hurt me or anything. It just means like they clearly know what they want and they clearly understand that they can't do this, right? So, sorry, I need to concentrate on this part. These either always come out really great or just not that great. Cool. That's not bad. Oh, but this isn't my problem eyebrow. Everybody has one of those, right? Like we all have that. This is my eyebrow problem. I mean, my problem child. I have hairs that go like in one direction. They're like this. It always just looks thicker than the other, but that's fine. That's very, very fine. All right. I was going to say, I'm done. How could I forget? I need mascara. This mascara I just started using, and I kind of like it. It's the Roller Lash from Benefit. I like this kind of... I like this kind of, what is it called? Bristle brush. I just feel like it separates my lashes while also making them longer. Dang it. Got some up on my eyelid. Look at the difference mascara. Okay, you can't really see it, but... I see it. Mascara makes a huge difference. All right. Let me put a little bit of chapstick. I don't know about everybody else, but my lips have been crazy chapped. I have one of these in every single bag that I own, probably. And some extras laying around the house. These are... My friend and I were just talking about the only way these stay in business is because we keep losing them. Same with like bobby pins and hair ties and what else? Other stuff that you just never... quite actually ever have forever. Lately I've just been liking some gloss, and that's how I top off all of my makeup looks. And that is actually all I'm going to do today to get ready. So I went ahead and curled my hair, but this is what I look like. I'm going to go ahead and film some other videos, but before we leave, I want to tell you what my last intention, I believe this is number 7. My 7th intention for 2022 is to grow Chats with Yvonne. And I'm not only talking about the follower count, because I think that, yes, that's important for reach, and that's important for how many people we can collectively impact and share our love with around public speaking. But I also mean more around the content. Like, I want to grow as a public speaker. I want to grow as a content creator. I want to make sure that I'm fully always connected to the work that I'm doing, the content that I'm putting out there, and that I know that it'll be really helpful. The other way is I want to grow as far as I know from experience and, I know in theory and in practice what's really good for becoming a great public speaker. I enjoy it so much, and I love sharing all of my knowledge about it and my experiences with it. And I love listening to others share their own experiences, because we all engage in the art of public speaking, right? But I want to tap into a lot more of the research behind it, right? And I think that that's part of what will help me grow as a public speaker, as well as a researcher and a content creator. So I'm really excited about the stuff that I have coming up for Chats with Yvonne. So the Chats with Yvonne podcast I'll have 2 episodes of that come out every month, so bi-weekly, and then the Ponte Perra Affirmations podcast as well. My intention is to have 2 of those go out every week, and what's been really helpful in doing that is actually doing like batch content, so creating a whole bunch of content in one day and timing it so that it goes out on certain times. So I'm just really excited about the content that I have going on for Chats with Yvonne, and really tapping into my creativity a lot more, into my community a lot more, and learning from all of you just as much as you may learn from me. So those are my intentions for 2022. I hope that you enjoyed this video. This was a really quick video. Not even. Now it's 21 minutes unless I edited some, but thank you so much for sticking around. I'm really excited for what we have in store in 2022. And like I said in the beginning, if you liked this video, let me know. What are your intentions? Comment down below. Speak your mind in the comments. Let me know what your intentions for 2022 are. And of course, remember to like and comment and share and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I know there's also a notifications button, so you get notified every single time that I post a new video. Go ahead and tap that too if you'd like. And I'll go ahead and see you in my next video. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I really, truly appreciate you. Bye, everybody.